I'm Hugh Fraser, 58 seconds for Future Spaces. The AfriSam SAIA Award for Sustainable Architecture is held on a 2-year cycle, and the announcement of the awards and commendations were made for this cycle on Thursday the 9th of October 2014. There were 24 submissions, 19 of which were identified to visit or peruse. Unfortunately, only 4 regions in the country submitted, namely Durban, Cape Town, Port Elizabeth, and around Gauteng. There are 2 categories. The first is a new building or refurbishment of a building, and the finalists in this were the Helen Vale Resource Centre in Port Elizabeth, which explored the links of a community building in a disenfranchised community. The second from Port Elizabeth was the 10111 call centre, whilst in Cape Town the UNISA Phase 2, which explored the idea of a didactic building which is serving not only the educational community but responds to sustainable architecture. In Johannesburg, House Jones, which went a long way to installing a wetland and a number of facilities around the house. In Centurion was the Lakeside 3, in Sandton, Alexander Forbes headquarters, and Monaghan Farm, which was submitted not as a building but as an entire lifestyle proposal. The new architecture wing at TUT in Pretoria, 44 on Grand, which houses the headquarters for the Gautrain, and Seed Library, which explored the idea of materials for a school in Alexandra. Category B is a work of social or technical importance or research, and the submissions in this case were the GCIS Solar Facade Research Project. In this case, not the building itself, but the exploration of the solar facade design. Koidu Mine in Sierra Leone, which investigated the reuse of buildings once a mine has been completed. Promoting the use of sustainably grown plantation timber. And Vukuzake, developing systems for the delivery of an alternative building typologies, which was a combination between Coop Architects and City Architects in Durban. And the last one in category B was using recycled construction waste in concrete. The commendation in category B, the technical report, went to the use of recycled construction waste in concrete by Collis and Associates. The award in this category went to Vukuzake, developing systems for the delivery of an alternative building typology. And here is Rick Stretton, who came up from Durban. The commendations in category A, building, were the UNISA Cape Town campus, Seed Library, Monaghan Farm, and House Jones. The award in this category went to Alexander Forbes, Paragon Architects. The lessons learned will be recorded, as this was the 3rd cycle of the program, the idea being that the data is recorded for future use. I'm Hugh Fraser for Future Spaces.